How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Sheffield United taking place at the City Ground. Our first home game of the season. I don't think it really could have been a better one, to be honest. I think Sheffield United, we know what happened last time we played them. A monumental night at the City Ground. The atmosphere is going to be absolutely bouncing, absolutely rocking, and I'm really confident. I'm not going to lie. I'm going into this one very, very confident. Pardon me. I tweeted out the other day, Tyro hat-trick incoming, and I'm feeling extremely, extremely confident. I think that they're a team that, look, if we want to be doing anything this season, we need to be beating them. We can't afford to be dropping points at home to a team like Sheffield United. No offence to Sheffield United, but I just don't think they're a team that really, pose much of a threat, to be honest with you. I think they're a team who are going to go straight back down. The side doesn't really look very Premier League. They're brought into Gustavo Harmer, to kind of replace Sander Berger, who they sold to their relegation rivals in Burnley. It's a bit of an odd one. Iliman Njai's gone. They've brought in a couple of younger players, but I'm just not really sold on the business that they've done. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really feeling anything from Sheffield United. And if, like I say, if we don't go out and beat these fairly comfortably, then we could be in for a long season. But yeah, I mean, you got to look at the Arsenal game. I didn't get to watch the full game. I was away over the weekend, so couldn't really get to watch it. But the highlights I saw, positives. Much positives. That makes no sense. Many positives to take from that one. The fact that we kept it to within two. The fact that we managed to hit them on the counter and get one towards the end. And also to go ahead and almost get an equaliser as well when Gibbs White put that one over the crossbar. It's positive signs. It is positive signs, and I think that at the end of the day, we've got to take them. The fact that last season we went to the Emirates and lost 5-0 to only lose 2-1, and also look like a team who could maybe have actually got something from it. You can't complain at all. I don't think there's really any players to complain. But yeah, I think. I don't know. You look at the 2-1, and okay, you lost, but I'm looking at it like, if we can keep playing like we play against Arsenal, against some of the other teams, we can go out there and get points or get 3 points. On the road, we if we play that low block counter-attacking style of play, that we look to be so aiming towards with the kind of players, the quick players that we link to, the quick, strong players in transition. And we can go ahead and get stuff from some of these away matches, which we didn't quite do last season. We're linked to some other players at the minute: Chalobah, Fofana. We look at Luis. I think I've just seen one of Nicolai Dominguez. Some interesting players. So if we can add a couple more to the side, then we could really go and get some points. What am I on about? We can really go and get stuff from these away games and definitely add more to the tally than we got last season. But in games like this, there's no excuse. We go, against Sheffield United at home. If we're not getting the 3 points in this one, it's not looking good. In terms of the lineup, I think you're going to go Turner in goal. Couldn't do anything about the second goal for Saka. First one, maybe, I don't know. But overall, second goal, Saka's goal, nothing you could do about that. The back five, I think you go Williams and Aina as the wing backs. I think Aina looks really, really solid in all I've seen down that left-hand side. Didn't have the best of games against Rennes, but neither did anyone, to be honest with you. So you can't really count that too much. But you look at sort of the opening game of the season and linked up quite well down the left-hand side from what I'm seeing. And, sort of Frankfurt in the pre-season friendly looked quite interesting down the left-hand side, and that one quite a promising start to his Forest career. Williams, we know what he can offer as well, gets himself forward, strong in the tackle as well. The back three, obviously with injuries at the minute, is probably going to be maybe like Bolly, Worrell and McKenna, which, McKenna, for me, I love McKenna. I think he did an amazing job in that promotion-winning season, but I just don't know if he's quality enough to start week in, week out in the Premier League. But I think against Sheffield United, he's calm. He's calm. A midfield two, I'm going to go the midfield two for me, that 3-4-3. I'm going to go with Danilo and Mangala. I think Mangala offers a bit more of a combative nature, a bit more of a ball winner. And then you've got Danilo who can create, can get forward, he can also create from deep should he be needed to. And then the front three for me, I'd go with Gibbs, White, Johnson and Awoniyi with Alanga to come off the bench. Touching on Johnson quickly, I know Chelsea are quite interested in him. I really hope he doesn't go. I know maybe of late he hasn't lit the world alight like he did in patches last season. He hasn't maybe had the consistency. Should have scored against Arsenal. But for us, I think he's such a crucial player. His pace on the counter and the transition is massive for us. Whether that is getting in the box ready to get on the end of a cross or getting the ball up to the box, I think that's really important. We keep hold of him, and I think Chelsea were quoting around 40 million. The deal looked like it could be. For us, I think he's worth more than that. If you're looking at the way that transfer is going at the moment, at least say, he was only 35 million because of the release clause, which he signed a new contract, so that doesn't matter. But if it wasn't for him being on that release clause contract, he could have probably been 50, 60. So if you're looking at that, you're looking at the kind of player like Paqueta for West Ham. They wanted 80 million, 90 million. So I don't know, you can't really compare the likes of Paqueta and Johnson because they're different players. But